See, street food ain't so bad after all. But we can't leave out Daniel Fast's sweet food. You know, word on the sweet is that Resurrection Day is just days away. This is Daniel Fast's sweet food, street food. Rosanna, Dana, Fana, Fana, Bobana.
I remember.
Is that the way it goes?
I think so. No, it's not.
All right, y'all. We making banana bread today. Sweet banana bread, the Daniel Fast way. So I got some overripe bananas here, and first thing I want to do is preheat my oven to 350. Let's get started. All right. So since we're waiting for our oven to warm up to 350. We got some coconut oil right here. Coconut oil. It really doesn't even have a scent, Lisa.
It doesn't.
You know? So I'm just gonna put, this is our loaf pan right here. Put a little bit of coconut oil inside that loaf pan. So, isn't that cool, guys? Check that out right there. We're not using no vegetable oil. We're not using Crisco. We ain't using lard. This is coconut oil. And you can imagine that, that'll probably lend some sweetness to our banana bread. All right, so once you get it all coated, and we start mixing up some stuff. Aquafaba!
Oh my, beans with banana?
Aquafaba, man! Oh boy.
Beans?
No, okay. All right. So here's the thing, guys. All right. So if you get a can of garbanzo beans, okay, and you open up those beans, I'm going to show you a little something and how you can use aquafaba in the place of eggs. Check it out. All right, guys. Let me show you what aquafaba actually is. All right. It's the liquid that comes from a can of garbanzo beans that has the consistency of an egg right here, okay? Aquafaba. I didn't make that word up. In our last episode, Reverend Ozzy was saying, I can make up words. Aquafaba is an actual thing, okay? Same consistency as egg, and we're gonna need like a half cup of this. All right, guys, so these are our garbanzo beans or chickpeas, okay? And then here's our aquafaba over here. And then here's the rest of our garbanzo beans. Now, if y'all ain't think like Lisa, she don't like throwing nothing away. And I know somebody out there is like, so what are we supposed to do with the rest of this? What are we supposed to do with the rest of them beans? You can always use garbanzo beans. You can eat them just like this. You can always use them in a salad. If you're making like falafel, or something like that, you can use the chickpea or the garbanzo beans. So these are organic garbanzo beans.
And you want to make sure you take them out of the can. You can't store them in the can in the refrigerator.
Yeah, take them out that can. All right, okay. So those are our garbanzo beans. There we go, like that. Okay. And this is our aquafaba. All right, let's cook, y'all. All right, so we're baking today with almond flour. All right, so now where do we find almond flour? Well, you can find that, you don't have to go to a specialty store or anything like that. but most likely it'll be like in a specialized section, and you'll be able to find it there. I think I found it at Pete's. So I'm making like 2.5 cups of this almond flour, and we're gonna be mixing in some other stuff. Check it out. 1/2 teaspoon nutmeg, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, cinnamon. All right. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. All them ends in cinnamon. All right. Okay, so now we're going to work with our banana. Cut off the ends here. So 3 ripe bananas. Ripe bananas. All right.
Sometimes you can tell by the color, right?
Yeah, you can tell by the color, and sometimes people are like, I'm not eating that banana, it's too ripe. Actually, the sweeter the banana, like the riper the banana, the sweeter it gets. And there were some bananas I had in the house, remember Lisa, a couple of weeks ago?
They were brown.
Like super ripe.
Right.
Super ripe. All right, so I'm going to be using 3 ripe bananas. Mushing.
So just mushing and mush.
It's actually therapeutic, guys. And these bananas can be even more riper. I mean, you could just let them just hang out. But we got a ripe banana here. So something like this. We're gonna add this to the dry mix. Okay, there's our ripe bananas going in. Goes in.
With the dry mix.
Huh?
Going in with the dry mix.
With the dry mix. This is gonna be good, Lisa. Okay, these are ripe bananas. All right, so you got a Sister Cunningham saying, I'm glad he didn't put them beans in there. I ain't know what he's gonna do with them beans. Aquafaba! Right here. This is your egg consistency right here.
I did not want them beans in there.
There's somebody in this room saying, you gonna put them beans in there for real? It's aquafaba. And then got it on low. All right, and then mix till smooth, everybody. Okay, now this part is optional. Some people like nuts in their banana bread or their banana loaf. So I'm gonna add some pecan. You can do that if you want to. You don't have to do that part. So that's kind of like an optional thing. It's up to you. And some people are allergic to nuts. So that's the optional part. And I just stir that in too. All right, so check out the consistency of that. So you may be wondering, well, it still seems like it's a little dry. Well, that's where the coconut oil comes in.
Okay, it doesn't look as thick. What did you do to the oil?
I melted it.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the rest of the coconut oil, like a 1/3 cup. Check that out, man. See?
Man, it smells good. I love the smell of banana. Can that be a cookie? No?
Yeah, it could be a cookie. Well, it's a little
thin.
Yeah, for a cookie.
Okay.
All right.
It smells good.
That's the last portion of it. I'm trying to contort my body
You and your
to show you guys how it looks going in there.
Man, it smells good.
All right.
There we go.
All right, and this is our banana bread that we're about to put in the oven at 350 degrees, going in the oven. It's gonna be good. Smell good, man.
Smell good. Okay.
Yep. 40 minutes. All right, there it is. Okay. Because there is no yeast in here, or that's why things are kind of flat.
That was my question. I was wondering why that was flat.
And, smells absolutely wonderful. All right.
Oh God.
Cuts nice. Okay. All right. So Here's a taste right here. All right. The pecan is good. The consistency is decent. It's banana-y, fofana. It's good.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all gotta try this right here. This is pretty tasty right here. All right, banana bread right there. Aqua boogie, baby. Never learn to swim. Can't catch the rhythm for the stroke. Why should I hold my grudge? Feeling it, I might choke. I'm about to go for a run, y'all. First, I'm gonna try to see what this banana bread tastes like. Did you guys try this with the aquafaba? The aqua boogie aquafaba banana bread. All right, we're gonna make some smoothies when I get back from my run. I'm making a raspberry pecan smoothie. All right, so what I got here is some almond milk. Okay, this is unsweetened almond milk. So I just need a cup of that to start off. Just a cup. And once I get a cup of that, I pour it into my Nutri blender thingy. All right. Then I'm going to add some spinach to that. All right. So, and this is my fresh spinach, fresh, cleaned and dried spinach. Just put that in there. I like fresh spinach, not frozen spinach. Get that in there. I love you too. You like spinach? You like spinach? You like spinach? Now banana, okay? So I got, some pretty decent banana. But before I use my banana, I want to slice it up. I want to peel it, slice it up, and then put it in the freezer. So this is frozen banana. All right, guys. So that's my frozen banana in there. Frozen banana, unsweetened almond milk, my fresh spinach, and some raspberries. Raspberries in there, about a half cup. Put that in there. It's gonna be good.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And about 2 tablespoons of chopped pecans. Okay, that's optional. But 2 tablespoons of chopped pecans. A little bit more. Okay.
Okay.
All right, everybody, let's give it a try. Let's give this a whizzle, whizzle, whizzle. Let's see. Ooh, check that out. The color. Okay. That's not bad.
I want to taste
That's good.
it. I'm gonna taste it.
All right, so I'm gonna set that aside for Lisa.
Yeah,
was
save
good.
it.
Yeah, it's good. It's banana-y, and yeah, it's good. Spinach is in there. It's kind of herby, but it's good. All right, so I got another one, guys, for you. All right, and this one is like a plum good smoothie. All right, so we're gonna start out with 1 cup of cold water. And to that, we're gonna add our frozen banana. Boop. Boop. Frozen banana. All right, that's our start. We're gonna start there. Prunes. These are good for you guys.
I know.
I actually like prunes. So 6 dry prunes, which are actually plums. Okay, this when they get old. These senior citizen plums. All right, plums. All right, 1 tablespoon flaxseed meal. Okay, and 1 tablespoon unsweetened shredded coconut. Poop. It's gonna be good. All right, let's give it a taste.
Babe, it looks pretty though. Look at it. Do you see all the texture?
I taste the apple in there. The prune, you can't even really taste the prune in there, but There's going to be some activity in the digestive system when you have one of these right here. This is good.